The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus said to his disciples, "Beware of practicing your piety before others, in order to be seen by them, for then you have no reward from your Father in heaven. So, whenever you give alms, do not sound a trumpet before you, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, so that they may be praised by others. Truly, I tell you, they have received their reward. But when you give alms, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your alms may be done in secret, and your Father, who sees in secret, will reward you. And whenever you pray, do not be like the hypocrites, for they love to stand and pray in the synagogues and at the street corners, so that they may be seen by others. Truly, I tell you, they have received the reward. But whenever you pray, go into your room and shut the door, and pray to your Father who is in secret. And your Father who sees in secret will reward you. Whenever you fast, do not look dismal like the hypocrites, for they disfigure their faces so as to show others that they are fasting. Truly, I tell you, they have received their reward. But when you fast, put oil on your head and wash your face, so that your fasting may be seen not by others, but by your Father who is in secret. And your Father who sees in secret will reward you." The Gospel of the Lord. I don't know if you remember this Gospel, because every year we proclaim it on what we call the Ash Wednesday. It is really the gospel we proclaim. And I said to myself, because we know very well that gospel that comes every year on the same day, Ash Wednesday, maybe it is a call to say that what we are trying to do during Lent is not just to be kept just for Lent. I want to tell us that what we learn, we got from the Lenten season, it is called to be extended during the year. So what we receive, it was not just for a certain period of time during the year, but it is for all the time. Now, the thing is very clear. The Lord provides, and He tells us what really we need to do. We all know that it can happen that we go for almsgiving, which is good. As a Christians, we are called to do so. But what the Lord wants to say, if really you want to give alms, you do it not for your own interests, you don't do it, that people will start to talk about you, will become like show off. You are there just for your reputation. He said, no. When you do the alms, want to help people, you do it from your heart. What you do there, it is for the people, it is for God. And the alms you receive in your life, it comes from God. It's a gift from the Lord. It is a recognition. So what the Lord is asking, He wants each one of us will learn how to be with humility in our life, what we are doing. And the other word is very important in this gospel. It is about hypocrisy. You know that hypocrisy, it is that when I have two faces, I have one to show that I'm the best of all, but there is one really say who you are. Now, when we want to pray, we want to show our really face, to say what we have really deep in ourselves, in our hearts, what really we want, what we are looking for. And what is very important is not that people surrounding me to come to see how I'm praying, but what I want really, it is that I make a relationship, deep relationship with my God, from my heart and the heart of God. That when that happened, many things will change around our world. We change in our families, in our school, among us, and the Lord will show us how we can start to build a new family when we remove hypocrisy in our lives. The last thing, the Lord talk about fasting. If you fast, it is good. It is between you and your God. And the Lord, when you see in your heart what really you are looking for, He'll show the right path how to be fasting. It's not that you stop washing your face, you stop to eat. You can do it, but nobody ought to know it. Because I think you have to learn that the Lord see what is in secret. Now, what is very important is that to learn how to talk with God in our secret, in our heart, deep. To learn that everything among us, the Lord can grasp it. But what you want that we be who we are, to go of humility. There was a very nice person, Saint Teresa of Avila, was saying, do you know humility? What is the meaning of humility? Humility is not that I remove things. Humility, to be humble, it is to know who you are, to recognize, just to recognize who you are, in the sense that I have strengths. When I am in school, I can do this and that. This is my strength. It is good. It's given by the Lord. Also, to recognize that my weaknesses. To say to everybody, oh, I'm not I am not strong in this. I cannot succeed in this time. It's why I can say, I will not go for that, but I need to know things. Tell me how to do it, because I'm weak in that portion of my situation. So, what you can do today is to ask the sincerity, the truth, and to see how we can build up our relationship with God without hypocrisy, to do it the way we are, with all our hearts. I say to myself, I say to each one of us, as Christians, we are called to become better and better. But alone, we cannot succeed. Because if we remain with our selfishness, we'll be looking, most of the time, we'll be looking for our own interests. Even when we go to church, when we go to do things as volunteers in school, but the thing has to be that we do it from our hearts to help, that it comes from God, and to want to recognize what God is doing. So let us continue our celebration and ask that the Lord bless each one of us and teach us to follow the example of Jesus, to be humble. What we do it with our sincerity of our heart. And when we do it, we share that with people surrounding us. Amen.